Hello my friends, welcome to Authentic Living with Linda. Today we're looking at finding fun in pursuing goals. A goal is something that you've set your mind on that you want. We talked about that yesterday and the day before. Finding fun in the goal is where you send your energy. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. So if you're doing it with a grumpy, half-hearted attitude, you'll get grumpy, half-hearted results. You'll never be happy with the result that you get because you weren't happy in the process of creating it. Some of the most fun things happen when we are in pursuit of a goal. It's like our intention for that goal and the universe collide. And then all of a sudden we have all the serendipitous events happen, and that's where the fun is. When you're focused on your purpose and moving towards it, often that's when the most surprising things happen, and that's where the most joy is found. When I was a girl growing up, Dad would be busy in the shed. He was a bit of a woodworker, tinkerer, and when he was happy, everyone knew it because he was whistling and he was singing and the atmosphere was pleasant. When things weren't going right, you knew that too because there was language that wasn't fit for children's ears, and the attitude, the atmosphere was chilly. Same with us going for our goals. The attitude in which we do a thing determines on how we experience that thing. And dynamic people know this. They have goals and they create fun around those goals. When you're focused on the task at hand, you forget about all your everyday living things, and that's when happiness tends to sneak in, and before you know it, you're humming or you're singing or you just have this little joy bubble inside you that has created joy. It's being in the moment, enjoying what you are doing, focusing on the task at hand. What does fun look like to you? What is it that you feel when you are having fun? Leave a comment below. Your version of fun may just inspire somebody else to have a go at what you think is fun. Everything we do is related to the thoughts that we think, and so is fun and happiness. We can create fun by the way that we think. We can create happiness by the way that we think. It all comes back to our attitude, our thinking, the way that we want things to be is in our minds. For me, I love sitting in the sun, soaking up the warmth, just being. I also love digging in the garden and making space for bulbs to spring forth, producing flowers for my vase. At the moment on our table we have orchids. Hubby grew these orchids and they are just the easiest things to grow, he says. You put them in a pot and you forget about them. You give them a little bit of nourishment, but not a lot because I don't like that. And they last and they last and they last. These flowers have been on our table for nearly 3 weeks and they're still as beautiful as they were when they were put there. So setting and achieving goals are about increasing your capacity to be you. The bigger your goal, the more you have to stretch and grow into it. And therefore, the more that you are learning about yourself. You're discovering who you are and what it is that you like. As you reach for your goal, you become a leader, a teacher. You become kinder. You discover more about yourself. You discover what you like and what you don't like. You discover all sorts of new skills and new abilities that you didn't know that you had. That's what goals are all about. They're for extending and expanding and helping us to find the things that we have within us that we don't even know that we have. As you nurture yourself and respect yourself and believe in yourself, you'll feel the pleasure that comes from being invincible. And I mean that in the nicest way. You feel like you're just 10 feet tall and you can do whatever it is you set your mind on. That is a wonderful feeling of confidence. And that then gives you the ability to want to move forward into new things. The more obstacles you overcome, the stronger your belief in yourself becomes. And the joy that you have in being you also grows. Then you become willing to try new things. Our pearl of wisdom for today is having fun is contagious. Laughter is contagious. Be contagious today. And I'll see you tomorrow.